Hey everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about fasted cardio. This is a conversation that has some interesting points to it, but in short, I want to start with the reason for this video. It's that in the fitness industry, there is this thought that fasted cardio helps you burn more calories. So it's prescribed, or it's just generally thought of, and people wind up taking it and running with it and saying, all right, I'm going to not eat before I do my cardio because I'm likely going to burn more calories. Here are some reasons to not consider doing that. One, if you don't eat before you train, you're likely not going to have as good of a cardio session because you don't have that energy readily available to use, right? Calories in versus calories out for the day. It makes sense to have the meal before you train because you're just going to have a better cardio session. When you have a better cardio session, you're going to burn more calories. There are other interesting points to consider. If you are already in a caloric deficit because your goal is to change your body composition and lean out some, and your glycogen stores are really depleted, you may risk burning muscle, especially if your cardio sessions get a little bit on the longer side, because the longer you're already depleted and in a state where you're fasted, the more likely it is that you could burn through muscle. So obviously all reasons to not do fasted cardio. Now, here are some interesting things to consider as far as the case for doing fasted cardio. If you've eaten a meal late at night before you went to bed, and it's super early in the morning, I don't know, 4 or 5 a.m., maybe there are some crazy people that wake up that early and do their cardio because that's just who they are and what they need for their schedule. You're not hungry, and it's maybe a short session, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Maybe you won't get as good of a session, potentially, because you're not getting a meal in before you train, but if you don't have time to get that meal in, or maybe starting the cycle of eating during the day is going to make you more prone to eating more throughout the day, well then, yeah, maybe not that big of a deal. So, there's no hard and fast rules here. Again, fasted cardio is not going to help you burn more calories, but if the way that you spread out your food throughout the day can make it so that you are going to have a harder time sticking to your goal for the day, your target calories, I wouldn't say that there's a case for fasted cardio, but there are some things to consider. Short cardio sessions, super early in the morning, a meal late at night. In a scenario like that, yeah, I would still recommend having a very small meal, at least get some protein in the system and some sort of energy, but maybe not necessarily have like a full-on breakfast. So there are definitely some things to consider, but I did want to set the record straight and make sure that we don't take the risk of doing long cardio sessions on an empty stomach, and we're not making our decision based on reasoning that just doesn't work. Having some fuel in the tank is going to make you far more likely to burn more calories, and doing your cardio on an empty stomach, even on a short cardio session, you're just not going to burn as many calories. You're going to have a less energetic cardio session. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback on why you think fasted cardio is or is not something that works for you and what your reasoning is, we'd love to hear it. If you have anything else you want us to talk about, let us know. Let's keep the conversation going. Hit the like button, subscribe, and stay in touch.